Yo, 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 yo. Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh God. I'm exhausted. I am so exhausted. I'm gonna be reading. I don't have my whatchamacallit, my desk out here tonight, because y'all know I'm always switching stuff up. So listen, it is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But I'm exhausted after watching that freaking episode of the Real Housewives of Potomac. Like, I can't do it no more, y'all. I don't know how long I can watch this for. Like, how many episodes do I have to sit through of them just tag teaming on Wendy and Candiace Dillard Bassett? I don't like that. I don't like that. So happy Sunday, everybody. I hope everybody had a great Sunday. What y'all do today? I ain't really do nothing but work. Okay, I'm gonna be reading this stuff off my phone. Hey guys, okay, so we got Tana, Tiana, JJ Nessa, what's going on for the culture, 601 Diva, the Style Lounge, Proud Autism Mom, Wanda Armstrong, Dwayne Parsons, Brittany, Courtney, Carmen, Frederick, Zeline, Brittany, what's going on? Somebody said, I love your, thank you, Wanda. Wanda says, I love your jacket, thank you. You already know what it is. It's Fashion Nova, okay, or Nova Men, excuse me, Nova Men, which is the men's version of Fashion Nova, okay, one and the same, but it's really Nova Men. And if y'all want to shop, you can definitely go and click the links down below in the description, because y'all already know, I got it down there for you, so that y'all can go cop and pick it up. And of course, Fashion Nova, they have the women's clothes, and then they have the men's clothes, like I've already said. But I kind of felt like a lot of the girls would like the guys' clothes. Like, I was wearing these pants from Nova Men the other night. They were like long and flowy and cute and so adorable. And I kind of felt like a woman could wear these. Like, and my favorite part was the fact that they went all the way down to the ground, because y'all know I'm super, 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 super tall. Okay, y'all know I'm tall. I'm 6'2" plus. Okay, so when I be going into stores and stuff, like, I be needing my pants. It's hard to find pants that go all the way down past your ankles, right? Not today, neck. Not today, ankles. Okay, it's the fall and winter time. We don't need our ankles showing. And so I was very happy to notice that Fashion Nova actually has pants that fit me. Okay, so let me show y'all my whole outfit. Hold on. All right, this is my whole outfit. Bam. Oh, we already got a super chat? Who is giving us super chats? Shout out to Candiace. Thank you, Candiace, babe. I love you. But no, this is the outfit. It's super, super cute. We have the shacket, the black t-shirt, the sweats. Super, super cute. It's all Nova Men. Okay. Yes, honey. Oh, wait. Let me zoom back in. All right. The whole outfit is Nova Men, okay? So we got the shacket. This is what you call a shacket, a jacket and a shirt all in one. called a shacket. Okay, get to know it. Super cute. Go cop. We got the sweats and the regular schmegler t-shirt. All right. So thank you again, Candiace. Thank you, boss, for putting the link in the chat. I really do appreciate that. Katrina said, woo child, another good episode. RHOP is really bringing it. They are. Now, here's what I will say about Real Housewives of Potomac. Even though the girls have been getting on my nerves, I cannot lie. The show has been so good. Okay. What you cannot deny is the fact that they're bringing it. Like, whether it's colorists, allegedly, whether they're bullies, allegedly, whether they ain't got no sense, fact, they're bringing it. And every episode, I'm like glued to the television screen. Okay, so you can't take that away from them. All right. Okay. So what y'all want to talk about first? Okay, let's get into some things. I have all of the notes on my phone. So the first thing I noticed about tonight's episode was the fact that they did end up having Karen's all-white birthday dinner. It was quite interesting because Mia didn't know whether she wanted to host the dinner or not. She was kind of upset with Karen because I guess Karen was quote unquote straddling the fence. Let's do a poll in the chat. Do y'all think that Karen was straddling the fence? Honestly, I just think that Karen has a brain and she uses it, unlike everybody else. And I don't understand like where this notion comes into play, where they feel as though you have to pick a side and choose. It's very immature, especially when we're in a friend group. I just kind of feel like, you know, if you genuinely want to pick a side, then fine, pick a side. But I feel like if you want to be neutral, why not let Karen be neutral? I felt like Candiace wouldn't let Karen be neutral when it came to the whole Monique and Candiace situation. Like, why do y'all hate the fact that Karen is friends with mostly everybody, with the exception of the Green Eyed Bandits, and y'all want her to choose a side when it comes to all of y'all's fights? I don't like that. Is my mic too high? Y'all let me know. I don't like that. So why is it that they're hating on Karen so much? So yeah, Mia was conflicted on whether she wanted to do the all-white birthday dinner, but they ended up doing the birthday dinner and whatnot. At the dinner, Candiace was super defensive about Chris. I don't know how they got on the subject of Chris Bassett, but apparently they started talking about Chris, and I guess they were calling, Jacqueline specifically was calling Candiace Dillard dismissive and defensive. And then that's when Candiace called Jacqueline Mia's representative, which it does kind of seem like that, which makes sense because Jacqueline is coming on as Mia's friend. And this is not like, y'all know how they bring on Askala and they say that Askala is Robyn's friend, but Askala really isn't truly friends with Robyn. Yeah. Okay, that's not the case here. Jacqueline is genuinely, Mia's best friend, unfortunately. Or fortunately for her. Mia needs a friend, okay? Because I'm sure she doesn't have many, the way she be out here acting. I mean, a mess. Mia, you're a mess. You're a menace to society. Okay? Like, I don't understand how anybody could be friends with her. But leave it to the friend of to be talking about some, oh, you're dismissive, you're defensive, you're this and you're that. Sis, who are you and where did you come from? Okay? And whose did you just get off of? To where you needed to trot over to Miami and infiltrate the friend group. Sis, what is you doing? And quiet as it's kept, I'm trying to figure out what is the relationship between Jacqueline and Candiace Dillard. What is their relationship? We're confused. Are you guys sister wives? Because Mia in this very same episode admitted that she used to F with a guy. They were together, they had sex, and Mia encouraged Jacqueline to have sex with the same man. That is so weird. That is weird. I cannot imagine telling my best friend, oh yeah, go have sex with my boyfriend. You got to try his dick. You got to try that out. Like, sis, you're going to have the time of your life. What? Hell no. Y'all got me fucked up. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. Okay, let's see. Ooh, child, my stuff falling. Whew, my live thing fell. Okay, so let's see. Jacqueline, boss said Jacqueline is really Mia's friend and babysitter. Jacqueline is Mia's flunky. Okay, proud autism mom said Jacqueline went down the wrong road in Portia's voice. They are not friends, not no more. Oh yeah, that is true. Jacqueline, it was Mia who went onto Twitter right before the season started and basically exposed Jacqueline for the whole domestic violence situation. You are totally correct. Yeah. Jacqueline's sister and Mia's foster care story is fake, allegedly. Child, I need to read up on that. I need to read up. I don't know a lot about that situation. I'm gonna read up on it, but because I did see that the sister came out and basically said that Jacqueline she's taking care of Mia's children or something like that. I don't know. I'm confused. Okay. Moving right along. So yeah, Jacqueline is trying to check Candiace, and Candiace is like, girl, where did you come from? Who are you? Like, we don't know. Okay. And then let's see. Towards the middle/end of the episode, we get 2 apologies, right? Karen apologizes to Mia, and Wendy takes accountability for the things that she said the first night in Miami when they went to Peter's Bar None. Now, the interesting thing about all of this is the fact that, first off, this Miami trip has been taken forever. Like, why do I feel like this has taken up 10 fucking episodes? Excuse my language. Why do I feel like the Miami trip has been 10 episodes? This Miami trip has been so long. Like, I forgot that they went to freaking Bar None. But yeah, so remember when Mia confronted Wendy on leaving Peter on red, even though Peter left Wendy on red, and then Mia got upset because that's Peter's family, and then ended up throwing the drink, and then ended up hitting her with the purse. Mia really should be inside somebody's jail cell, okay, as we speak. Well, Wendy in this episode ends up taking accountability for the things that she did and said at that dinner. Because remember, Wendy was the one who was like, are you effing Peter? And we know that your man is effing other women and you like to watch and this, that, and the third, which we don't know if Mia is effing Peter. So Wendy was just throwing out salacious rumors. However, we do know, per Mia's own words, that Gordon does have sex with other women, and Mia likes that. Okay? So yeah, Wendy ended up taking accountability for that. And Karen also ended up apologizing to Mia because I guess, like I said before, they say Karen was straddling the fence. And Karen, the whole trip, kept asking Mia, like, can we invite Wendy to this? Can we invite Wendy to that? I don't want to do this. I want to go see Wendy. I want to check on Wendy. And Mia was annoyed at that. She's like, girl, like, you're supposed to be my friend. You're supposed to take my side. Why are you checking on someone who hasn't held themselves accountable for what they did at Bar None? And so I feel like the disconnect for me is, why is it that everyone is apologizing and holding themselves accountable when it comes to Mia, but Mia, the one who got violent that night, hasn't been held accountable? Why isn't Mia the one apologizing? Mia, why aren't you the one that's saying sorry? Why is everybody saying sorry to you when you're the one that smacked somebody up the head with a purse like Mama Dorothy? I'm really confused, Mia. Why are we apologizing to you? And that's where I don't know what the hell is going on. Like, I feel like in the show, they're making it seem like Mia is a victim, but I feel like in real life, everybody's tune changed. Robyn's tune changed. She went to the Today Show or wherever she did that interview and said, I just didn't want, Wendy to lose her job. I was just concerned for her. Then you have Mia on Twitter talking about I take full accountability. So in the show, everybody is acting like, okay, Wendy is wrong. But off the show, y'all are trying to paint this different narrative, and it's giving fake. It's giving phony. It's giving lies. The lies. Anyways, so yeah, that it's pissing me off. Like, why are we apologizing to her? No, you apologize to us and those size 14s for having those size 14s. Why is it that everyone is hopping on this bandwagon of making fun of Mia's feet. Like, child, they gonna get your ass at the reunion, okay? Wendy, Candiace, Ashley, making fun of her size 13. Stop making fun of that girl feet. Mia is a big woman, okay? And she can't help it. That's how God made her. So stop making fun of her, okay? But yeah, I'm disgusted. Mia, I'm disgusted. Anyways. Okay. Let's see. What else is going on? And then, so everybody apologizes to Mia. We get this scene where half of the ladies, they go on this boat. I believe it's like Charisse, Robyn, Candiace, Ashley, and Wendy. They go on like this boat where like, can y'all hear me? Good. Okay. They go on like this boat, right? And it's like you paddle, and you drink like Coronas and like vodka and rum and all of that. Okay. Margaritas, tequila. And Wendy shows up at the last minute, and Robyn is acting all stank because y'all know Robyn, I guess, doesn't really see it too much for Miss Wendy because Robyn is, I guess, offended at the fact that, you know, Wendy called her marriage fake. And Robyn is upset, I guess, that Wendy conflated her issue with Giselle with her. Even though I kind of feel like they was both in cahoots. But listen, different conversation for a different day. Robyn don't like the girl, okay? Robyn don't like the girl. So, you know, she's upset and whatnot. So when Wendy shows up, Robyn is acting all stank like, why is she here? Like, I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to look at her. I don't want to breathe her same air, right? I do not want to be on this boat. So then Ashley asked Robyn about her wedding. Like, Robyn, what's going on with the wedding? Like, do you have a storyline this season? Like, what's going on with you and Juan? Are there any scandals happening at Coppin State University? What's going on with the roommate? Okay. Did you pay your rent this month? Your half of the rent this month? And Robyn goes, I don't really want to. No, she goes, the ceremony's going to be really, 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 really small. That's what she says, that the ceremony is going to be really, 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 really small. And then she stopped herself in her tracks and basically said, you know what? I really don't want to talk about this. Okay, y'all know, remember when Phaedra was talking to, I don't know if it was Kenya, Claudia, somebody. I think it was Claudia. Claudia asked her a personal question and Phaedra was like, girl, I'm not going to talk to you about this. You're not my friend. I don't know who you are, sis. And so that's kind of like how Robyn was because Wendy and Candiace were around. And Robyn and Candiace actually were cool at the beginning of the season. And this kind of breaks my heart a little bit. Candiace and Robyn were cool at the beginning of the season because Robyn, you know, was kind of defending Candiace and Chris when Jeezy was trying to make it seem like Chris was doing something inappropriate or was intentionally making her feel uncomfortable and whatnot in the room and whatever. So it sucks that, you know, Candiace comes onto the Miami trip. And I think Candiace basically sensed that, you know, Robyn villainized Wendy, okay, by calling her antagonistic and stuff like that. She got, you know, she got the word how Robyn was treating Wendy when Wendy got assaulted. Therefore, I think that it's playing into why Candiace feels a ways about Robyn. Therefore, Robyn feeling a ways about Candiace. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Yeah, if you don't understand, watch the damn show, okay? Watch the show. So Robyn goes, I don't really want to talk about my marriage. I don't want to talk about my wedding amongst folks that don't like me. And I believe she's speaking of, you know, Candiace and Wendy. And they're just sitting off in the corner like, okay, sis. I think the real reason why you don't want to talk about it is because, Robyn, you don't know what you're going to do. You and your roommate don't know what y'all are going to do. You've been engaged for 2 years and you don't have a plan, which is fine. Like, I feel like we shouldn't put pressure on Robyn. We really shouldn't. I feel like we joke about Robyn and Juan. When are they going to get married? That's the roommate, whatever. We be joking. But truly and honestly, I feel like we should not pressure couples to get married or to tie the knot or to make it official until they're good and ready. And so, you know, kudos to Robyn for, you know, doing things on her own time. But at the same time, the true tea is that you don't want to talk about the wedding because you have no plans for the wedding. Because quiet as it's kept, I feel like you really don't want to marry this man. And I don't think that that man really wants to marry you. Whenever y'all talk on camera, it seems like y'all can't stand each other. How is you going to get married to somebody you can't stand? That don't make no sense to me. So anyways, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Let me read some comments. Okay. Darlene. Hey, Darlene. Hello, Aaron. Always been a subscriber, just in the bushes. Thank you, Darlene, for joining. Let's see. What else are you guys saying? Logan says so small that it's non-existent. Yeah, basically, Logan. Okay. Katrina, what you talking about? Talking about roommates. PK Joe, that's her way of saying they won't be invited. Maybe Giselle and Charisse. Okay. Ooh, Just Christy said, Wendy is such an embarrassment. Wow. PK says, Juan is not going to remarry Robyn, so nobody will be there. Well, listen, I don't know what's going to happen, but I just know that Robyn was caught filling up on a 21-year-old man, and it didn't seem like she had consent to fill up on him, along with the fact that you are engaged. So I don't know if you and Juan are out there just messing and touching on and feeling on other people. I'm really confused at the situation, along with the fact that, you know, he has this Coppin State University situation happening where it seems as though allegedly, that he doesn't care about the safety and well-being of his players. So they have a lot going on. And then the mama talking about some, don't elope. You deserve to have a wedding. I want to be there. I think I said this in the video 2 days ago. Girl, you were at the first one. Ain't nothing different. Like, why are we acting like she getting married to another man? She getting married to the same man who is allegedly cheating, if you let Karen tell it. Okay. You filling up on little boys at the beach, and apparently he got a girlfriend who looked like Karen with a blonde wig. Okay. Moving right along. Jacqueline and Mia. Oh, I already talked about that. Jacqueline and Mia have sex with the same man. Wendy comes to dinner. Okay, so they have their final dinner and whatnot. Wendy comes to dinner, and Mia gets upset with Ashley because before they have their final dinner, I think it was, who was it that asked? It was Candiace who asked Mia, do you feel comfortable with me inviting Wendy to the Last Supper? And Mia goes, no, I don't feel comfortable with you inviting Wendy. Okay. So Candiace goes, fine. So then they get to dinner, and then messy Ashley goes and calls Wendy and says, Wendy, we're at this place called Santorini. It's next door to your hotel. Come by and have a drink with us. And Wendy goes, okay, I'm dressed. I'll be there. Or I'm getting dressed. I'll be there. And what I'm not really understanding is the fact that, how is it that, okay, let's back it up. Remember they went onto the boat and had to paddle? How is it that when they arrive to the boat and they're getting out of the car, they then decide to invite Wendy? That doesn't make sense to me, because if it's a boat and it's at a dock and we have to sail away, you can't invite somebody to that at the last minute. You have to get there at a certain time so everyone can get there at the same time and we can leave together, stuff like that. And then fast forward to Santorini. How is it that you are inviting Wendy to come to dinner when you guys are already at dinner? Does that make sense? Like, how is it that Wendy is getting dressed, doing her hair, makeup, and getting dressed so fast and then making it to these events? So I kind of feel like the producers are really like forcing Candiace and Ashley to invite Wendy. Like it's already premeditated, if that makes sense. Like it's already staged. It's already like, it's already been decided by the producers that Wendy is or will come to this said dinner, because it doesn't really make sense from a time perspective how she's able to do her hair and makeup and get her outfit together and then make it to these things on time. Especially that boat thing. Like that didn't really make sense. Am I making sense, or am I just making that up? I feel like I'm making sense, but I need some confirmation. Like, it just let me know that all of this stuff, a lot of this stuff is fake. Okay. Ebony says, how is she always sitting on ready and able to come? Right? Like, that doesn't make sense to me, because my friend will call me up at 2 and be like, hey, let's be somewhere at 3. And then I show up at 5, because it takes me, like, I need to wake up. I got to wash my ass. I got to brush my teeth. Okay. I got to waltz around the house, tidy up the house, because I don't want to go out and then come back into the house in a dirty ass, messy ass, untidy home. Okay, I got to figure out what I'm going to wear. I got to listen to my music. I got to drink a glass of wine or 2 pregame, and then I have to head out. Like, that takes time. How is it that Wendy she's like on ready. She on go. Anyways, I thought I was the only one that noticed that. It's giving scripted, right, Sarah? It's giving scripted. Okay. Wendy. Okay, Irene says Wendy should apologize just for being messy. Okay, well, we're gonna get to it. JJ Nessa said Wendy's sitting in that Chevy truck waiting for that call. All right. So anyways, moving right along. What else happened in this episode? So yeah, Ashley at the last minute, while they're already there, they're already, drinking their drinks. They already have appetizers. Okay. They've already been sitting there for a while. Ashley decides, let me call up Wendy and invite her. Then Ashley comes back to the group and they're like, Ashley, like, where you been? And Ashley goes, well, I invited Wendy to come for a quick drink and some quick bites. That's when Mia gets upset and she's like, yeah, you don't have too many chances with me. And it's like Mia. It kind of reminded me of last episode when Mia came back to the car. Remember when, I believe it was Candace, Karen, and Ashley, they were going to lunch to check up on Wendy the first time. And Mia goes to the car and she goes, y'all, when y'all come back, y'all gonna have to find somewhere else to stay. I'm like, what? I paid for this. I paid for that. I paid for this. Like, it's giving Marlo in fucking Blue Ridge. Excuse my language. It's giving Marlo and Blue Ridge. Like, girl, shut up. You ain't paid for nothing. You ain't paid for nothing. Mia, shut up. Sis, you are so annoying. I used to like Mia. I don't know what happened to Mia, but Mia and Robyn are like unbearable this season. Mia, you did not pay for anything, so shut up. The only thing you paid for was that $500 flight back to Potomac, DC, wherever the hell you came from, Baltimore. That's the only thing that you paid for. Remember when she was going to leave when these 2 fingers, remember when she broke these 2 fingernails and she was looking all crazy and they was looking all stubby and nubby and ugly? She was crying and boohooing because she hit herself. Okay, let's make that clear. Wendy did not touch anybody. Mia, you hurt yourself. Okay, that's what you get for acting all crazy and swinging and windmilling and doing what you do. Silly self, silly rabbit. She fucked up her manicure. Then she called Gordon and she was like, Gordon, give me a flight back home. Gordon, give me a flight back home. Oh my God, I broke 2 fingernails. Well, baby, you did that on your own, sis. So Gordon booked her a flight. And later on that night, she tells the girls, yeah, I'm packing up. I'm finna leave. And then the next morning, she's like, oh yeah, I canceled the flight. I told Gordon to cancel it. Yeah, we got the flight credit. It's cool. That flight that y'all booked and canceled, that's the only thing you paid for. So I don't know why you up here pretending like you didn't put together this lavish vacation and maybe you paid for the $95 fee to ride around in the Lamborghinis. That's about it. Did y'all catch the sign where it said $95 an hour, something like that, to ride in those Lamborghinis? That's the only thing you paid for. So Mia, shut up. Shut up. First off, this is a cast trip. Yes, technically it is your trip. But how you going to invite Wendy and then disinvite her in the middle of the trip when you're the one that hit her? Anyways, okay, don't let me go off on a tangent, you guys. You got to stay focused. So, yeah. So Wendy arrives. Everybody's all stank. Okay. Everyone has like a sour face. Giselle is sour. Robyn is upset with the situation. Mia is pissed and mad at Ashley. Okay. She says Ashley's getting on her nerves and she only has one more strike and 3, you're out. And it's like, Mia, we don't care. We don't care. And I don't know how these, I'm going to get to that later. Because I don't understand how all of them are friends. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I could not be a part of this friend group. And then I think Wendy apologizes. She held herself accountable for saying what she said. Okay, mind you, Mia has not apologized or she hasn't taken any accountability for hitting that girl. And then we get this situation of Juan's roommate exposing Candiace Dillard Bassett. So Candiace, earlier in the day, is in the restroom taking a dump. And y'all know when you're taking a nice little long restroom break, you tend, at least I do, you scroll on Instagram, you scroll on TikTok, you scroll on Twitter, you see what's going on, okay? When I be coming on and I be saying that I was scrolling and trolling, I was probably on the toilet. So Robyn had one of those moments. And Robyn ran across a blog post where they posted one of Candiace's Instagram lives from a couple of days prior. And in the live, Candiace is basically saying, and I quote, all of these hoes are fake. None of these hoes are loyal. These bitches are whack. These bitches are lames. Bitches and hoes can suck my toes, etc., etc., etc. So when Robyn sees this on the toilet, she immediately jumps up. She doesn't even wipe her ass. Okay, Robyn doesn't even wipe her ass or wash her hands. Nasty. COVID. Did COVID not teach you anything? And then she runs to the living room and goes to Giselle and says, Giselle, look what I found. I'm joking. I'm joking. She probably did wipe her ass. But she jumped up from that table or toilet and had to show Giselle what she found. She was like, Giselle, listen to this. So she took out her phone and she plays the recording of Candiace. And Candiace and Giselle are sitting there like, oh my God. Okay, Giselle sitting up there, neck and all, wig, no baby hair, no plucking, nothing up there, just plop. How Nene say, whoop, whoop. Okay, what's wrong with the bob? Something is wrong with that wig. Not today, wig. Okay, no, let me stop playing. And so, yeah, Neck is basically like, oh my God, she said what? And then Robyn is going, yeah, she's talking about all of us. She's not just talking about you. She's talking about me. She's talking about Mia. She's talking about Karen. She's talking about Wendy. And Neck is going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. This deserves to be in front of the group. Oh my God. And I'm looking at the TV screen like, okay, did I miss something? If Candiace said this on Instagram Live in front of hundreds of folks it was probably 130 people in the live, okay, at best. If she said that to 100 people on Instagram Live, what made y'all think that this was so salacious and such a big deal that it just had to be exposed if Candiace already exposed it for the public to see when she said it on the internet? I am severely confused at what the big deal was. Now, I do understand Giselle and Robyn because Candiace was basically saying, ain't nobody loyal. I can't stand none of these hoes, okay? Those were her sentiments. And so I get Robyn and Giselle's, I guess, whole point of bringing up this recording because it's like, if you feel this way about the whole entire group, why are you with us? Why did you come on the trip? But at the same token, if we base the thought process in reality, I don't really genuinely think that Candiace meant all of them. She probably meant Jizzy. She probably meant Mia. She probably meant, who else is there? Ashley. Excuse me. I don't think she thinks that Wendy is an unloyal hoe. I don't think that she thinks that about Karen, even though she was upset with Karen like not too long ago, like a year ago. I don't know what happened with that. I guess she got over it. And Robyn, she may have been on the fence with Robyn because Robyn, y'all know, is in cahoots with Jizzy and her antics, tearing down every marriage in sight. So then they bring it up at the dinner table and whatnot. And Candiace is like, this is an ambush. This is an ambush. And this is where I'm going to have to disagree with Candiace. Candiace, I didn't agree with you all season. And this is where I'm going to have to disagree with you. Sis. Like how I said to Robyn and Jizzy, it's really not a shock because she said it on the internet. You can't act like it's a shock either. And you can't act like this is an ambush when you said it on the internet. So if you were bold enough to say it on Instagram Live, you need to be bold enough to hold yourself accountable when we clock your tea at the dinner in person. Okay. Let's see. What y'all got going on? Okay, Annie says Robyn didn't play the entire video. Okay. Undeniable. Is Robyn the real mastermind behind the scheming? Carmen L. Samuel says, listen, that statement wasn't for everyone in the group. We all know who that message was meant for. Duh. I agree. She was probably just answering the chat questions on Insta too. True. On Watch What Happens Live, Candiace said she went on in that live to praise Robyn and Karen. Okay. So Robyn is silly then. If that's the case, now I don't know this to be true, but I believe y'all. I believe my house guests. I believe y'all be telling me the truth most of the times. So if Candiace just, and what I think Watch What Happens Live is it, I think it just went off, did it not? Y'all fact check me. If she just said that in the live that she was praising Robyn and Karen, then that means that Robyn, you should feel stupid. Robyn. For not listening to the whole thing. And Candiace, when you was out there at the dinner table, you should have said, Robyn, if you would have finished listening to the damn Instagram Live, then you would know that I was saying great things about you and Karen. So I'm trying to, maybe she did say that and maybe they cut it out of the episode. I'm not sure. But Robyn, you should feel stupid if that's the case. But I'm going to stand on the fact that that's not an ambush. Okay? Because if you said it on the internet, like, don't be surprised when we bring it back up to your face. All right, moving right along. But I just thought the whole thing was weak anyways. I felt like Robyn was trying to do something. How Karen say Robyn didn't went tech. It was weak. Okay? Weak sauce. Okay? Bad Girls Club. It was weak sauce. I think Robyn thought that she had some sort of smoking gun, like, oh my God, this is incriminating evidence. Now everyone's going to be upset with Candiace. Who cares? The whole recording, the whole Instagram Live was dumb to begin with. All right, moving on. And then Ashley then tells Karen that Candiace said that Karen used to be sneaking off with blue eyes, acting like we ain't see nothing. And that was another issue that I had with Candiace because Candiace was acting like she had no clue what Ashley was talking about, right? Now, I feel two ways about this. I think Ashley is right and wrong because I believe, and y'all fact check me in the chat, I believe what Candiace said was a lot of people come to her with rumors. And then she repeated a rumor. And then I think she said something shady like, Bitch, you don't think we see you or something like that? You sneaking off, yada, 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 this, that, and the third. Bitch, you don't think we see you? I think she said something like that. So she repeated a rumor and then kind of validated the rumor by saying, bitch, you don't think we see you? So I kind of feel like, I'm kind of like 50-50 on that. I don't know whether I'm on team Ashley. I don't know whether I'm on team Candace, because technically Candace did bring that up. But then also technically she was repeating it as if these are what the folks have been telling me. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Am I tripping? Hold on. How did y'all feel about that? Like, whose side should I be on? I don't know whose side to be on with that. Sarah without the H. Oh, that is so cute. I love that name. She's trying to secure her spot. Who's trying to secure her spot? Robyn? Let's see. 2L said, Candace, you said it, girl. Own it. Own it. Okay. Irene said, yes, Wendy was on. Why is we going in on Wendy tonight? Wendy ain't say 2 words this whole episode. Sis, why is we going in on Wendy? Wendy didn't do anything. This all Wendy said. Wendy said 2 sentences this whole episode. The first sentence was, I've been in the hotel room grading papers. The second sentence was, I take accountability for escalating the situation, even though I don't think she should have even did that. Okay, you got me all the way messed up. I'm trying not to curse. If you think that I'm about to apologize to you after you assaulted me and really should be in someone's Miami jail. Mia, you should be in jail. Okay. But why is we going in on Wendy tonight, Irene? Let's see. Donna says Wendy, Candace, and another should get their own show. Logan says Ashley because Candace is lying. Okay. But wasn't she just repeating a rumor? Candace, you was kind of looking like a liar. I'm not going to lie. Because they played the tapes back and they caught you talking about Karen sneaking out with the other man. And then you totally acted like you had no clue what Ashley was talking about. And maybe Candace genuinely did forget. But Candace, you did kind of look like a liar. Like a little bit. Like, kind of. I used to have a friend, her name was Sarah, but she spelled it Sarai. So we would call her Sarah with an I. Like her nickname, which made no sense that her nickname is 50 times longer than her real name. But we used to be like, hey, Sarah with an I. So I find it to be cute that your name is Sarah without the H. Wendy apologized. I'm so sick. I'm sick too. Davon, hey Davon, I honestly was with Ashley in that instant. Shout out to the recap from production. Yeah, the rewind. Donna says Wendy shouldn't have apologized. I agree. Like, you got me messed up. You hit me with your mama's purse. Okay. You freaking clawed me. You tried to claw your freaking acrylics into my back. You put your nasty margarita juice on my face like COVID. Robyn scrolling on her phone on the toilet, getting up without wiping her ass or wiping her hands, trying to go spill some tea to Giselle. Jacqueline out here having sex with the same men that Mia having sex with. Sharice is out here sharing bathrooms. I'm just playing. Okay, let's see. Ashley said there were rumors. Ashley mentioned Karen and Ray first. I went back and reviewed. Candace said OMG, then went on to say that line that she was creeping. Oh, so it was Ashley who mentioned the rumors first. and then trying to expose, okay, y'all, fact check me in real time. Fact check me in real time. I mean, listen, we need a real-time fact checker on set, because the way these girls just be lying. Ashley wasn't right either. She just wanted to throw Candiace under the bus. I agree. Logan says then Candiace cried like a child when they caught her out online. Candiace, why is you crying? I was just like, oh my God. You know what I think is going on with Candiace this season? Am I the only one who feels as though, how long have I been on here? Hold on. I think I've been on here for an hour. Okay, 45 minutes. Y'all got 15 more minutes. What was I about to say? Okay, Candiace. Let's talk about this real quick. Candiace seems depressed. Am I the only one that's getting that vibe? She's not getting along with really too much anybody, except for maybe like Wendy at this point. She feels a ways that the IVF or the freezing of the eggs or whatever process that was, it didn't really work out for her, and she has to go a different route or do it again or try again. Then all of these girls are coming for her institution that is her marriage. And then she's working so hard. I think she went back to Howard. I think she's in some sort of graduate program. So she's probably stressed out as hell. She's also doing the music career. Candiace has been killing it with the music. Candiace seems depressed. Like, I feel like every time she comes around, it's like very low energy. You can tell that like she really doesn't want to be bothered with anybody. She's really like, she just seems like over the whole situation, like over the whole show. And remember last season when Jizzy was like, acting like, pretending like she was concerned for Wendy? Like, why is Wendy acting different? Why is Wendy getting plastic surgery? Why is Wendy doing this, that, and the third? Maybe it's because her husband is having a baby with a white woman at the firm. I wish Robyn and Jizzy would show that same concern towards Candiace, because I feel like something is wrong with Candiace. She just seems emotionally drained. And I feel like she really just can't catch a break. And I've never really been the biggest Candiace fan, but I just kind of feel like she's emotionally, she needs help. Like, something's off. Now, am I right or am I right? I could be wrong. I don't know. Let's see. Beatrice says she needs a deal with a napkin company. That would be great for her because she keeps crying. Yeah, true. Sarah without the H says she doesn't seem genuinely happy. No, she seems like sad. Like, I feel sorry for sis. Boss Keon says she is taking hormones for the baby, Aaron. Right, but she stopped. They said that they failed. She said she had to stop because she was too stressed out or something like that. I think at this particular point in the season, she wasn't injecting herself anymore. Candiace is withdrawn, Vendetta says. I agree. Logan says maybe she will get a better help sponsorship like Robyn did. Did Robyn get a better help sponsorship? Oh, because she was like depressed and stuff and couldn't get oh, wow. Yeah, something is off with her. And I wish someone would like kind of like sit her down and be like, sis, are you okay? Because I kind of feel like no one even really cared about the whole, the hormone thing. And I don't know what the exact term is, but y'all know. Like, no one really cared about that. No one asked her like, hey, sis, how are you doing? No one has really, tried to support her in the music. Except for Wendy when they went to go see Trina, which I thought that was a really sweet moment. And they started doing like the slither. But other than that, I just kind of feel like, I think that Candiace feels as though none of the women are being supportive of her at all this season. And I kind of get that vibe. So I kind of feel sorry for her, honestly. Like, I feel bad for Candiace. And you can tell on the Miami trip, Wendy's spirit was really, really down after the whole fight too. So, I don't know. I'm not feeling the group dynamics at this current point in time. I just kind of feel like, in my personal opinion, they need to get rid of Robyn. I appreciate the fact that Robyn has been engaged this season, but I feel like she's 7 seasons too late. I feel like they need to get rid of Robyn in order to change up the dynamics of the show and to shift the power dynamics. Get rid of Robyn and force Giselle to navigate the friend group without her sidekick. Get rid of Giselle's best friend and either put Candiace's real best friend, get rid of Jacqueline, and get rid of Robyn. And then bring on a best friend of Candiace or a best friend of Wendy. Because I feel like on this show, there's a power structure that I'm just not happy with. And obviously, Karen and Giselle are at the top of the hierarchy in this friend group. But I feel like a lot of the times, Giselle and Robyn and their antics sort of like dominate the trajectory of the group. Am I making that up? And so because I feel like their duo kind of like dominates like how, for instance, Mia feels. And then, of course, if Mia feels a certain type of way, then Jacqueline is going to feel that sort of way. And then, of course, if Robyn feels that sort of way because Jizzy feels some sort of way, then Charisse is going to feel some sort of way. It's kind of like all of the minions following, the thing 1 and thing 2. So I feel like we need to break up that power dynamic. We need to get rid of Robyn, make Jizzy navigate the friend group without her sidekick, and then Candiace and Wendy need to bring on a best friend of theirs onto the show so that we can kind of like mix it up a little bit so it's not like this constant like railroading of the same people. Okay, anyways, let me stop ranting. Tish says, Candiace paying her own bills now. Adulting can be stressful. That too. I agree. Okay, I'm stressed out. I just had dinner with my parents and I was just like, kids, no. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed with life. Life is overwhelming. And then my mom went, overwhelming? Like, what are you talking about? Overwhelming? Like, da-da-da-da. And it's like, girl, paying bills, this economy, dealing with niggas, work. Okay, y'all, YouTube is work. It's not a walk in the park. I'm overwhelmed. I can't even, and then people be asking me about a dog. Honey, I can barely feed myself. I eat 1.5 meals a day. And then I'm supposed to be expected to like feed a dog and walk a dog. Like, no. Life is hard. So Candiace, she's paying that mortgage. She's singing. She's going to Howard. She's trying to have a baby. Then she's fighting off Jizzy and her miserable neck. And then she got to fight off Robyn and her trying to expose her in her Instagram lives. And then she got to do all this other stuff. And like, sis is tired. Sis is tired. Then she got to deal with her sister acting like she don't know who Trina is. I'll just be saying stupid stuff. Okay, it's off balance. Yes, Sarah. Davon says Robyn's forced antics have been pushing the drama necessary for her staying power, even though it's cringy. Ebony wrote, I think the same people get railroaded because this group is not close at all. They do not like Karen Huger and Wendy. Boss said, I'm making it up. They don't run nothing. Okay, well. I think Jizzy has a lot. Giselle has a lot of influence on the group. Giselle and Karen have a lot of influence on the group. But I think Karen tries to be a positive influence on the group. I believe Giselle tries to be a negative influence on the group, okay? Giselle's like the devil on your shoulder, and Karen is like the angel. I feel like Karen has genuine positive intentions when she navigates the group. I feel like Jizzy's whole, what's the word? Her whole motive is like, I just need to come in here, spark some drama, and do what's best for the TV show. And I really do believe that Karen wants to cultivate a sisterhood. But when you have the devil and you have the angel, obviously the devil, negativity always wins, y'all. Negativity is always going to outweigh. It's easier for negativity to fester than it is for positivity to spread. And so because Giselle has taken the side of trying to spread negativity within the group, she has so much influence. I feel like Giselle has such a big chokehold on the group, and it pisses me off. It pisses me off. It really does. Okay, moving on. Don't get no dog, Aaron, just like a baby. They're just like babies, right? Willow says this show is a group of followers versus Atlanta, where most of the time everyone was on the same playing field. Okay. Fatima says, I understand it's a real life with all the responsibilities of being an adult. Boss says, Candace also came off of a tour. Okay, Donna says, does Jizzy have executive producer credit? She should. She most definitely should. But yeah, I feel like they need to switch it up. They need to get rid of Robyn. I feel like Giselle has too much power, too much influence. I feel like Mia should get a dock and pay for putting her hands on that girl. Yeah, I don't know, this show. And then, y'all, I didn't even mention this. At the end of the episode, they then go to the club, which was so confusing to me. Because honestly, I don't understand how these women do it. Like, after you done pissed me off so many times, after you done slighted me so many times, after you done called me all types of bitches and hoes so many times, like, I just cannot be around that sort of energy. I don't know how they do it. I guess the money's really good over there at Bravo. Okay. Monique said they was getting paid $2.50, but they can't be, okay? The way they be tolerating, I would not be able to tolerate a group of friends that is constantly backstabbing you. Like, the money would have to be spectacular. But they end up going to the club at the end of the episode, and they're having fun. Oh my God. And then Wendy and Robyn were hugging. They get drunk. Wendy and Robyn were hugging. Wendy told Robyn, I love you. I was like, what is going on? Y'all just said that y'all hated each other's guts. Now y'all at the club talking about something. I love you. You love me. I'm the black version of you. You're the white version of me. Wendy, girl. And then Candace is in the club dancing on Ashley. They all hugging and kissing us. I'm like, what? You just said that Ashley was a fake ass bitch and she disloyal and she did that and the third and she looked like a beluga whale, whatever those bubble whales. What is it called? A bub whale? Y'all know the whales with the foreheads. You just called her that. Then you twerking on Mia, and then you just called Mia a size 13. Like, I'm so confused. Okay, remember when I said Married to Medicine was chaotic? Remember when I said I couldn't keep up with the relationship dynamics because one day you're throwing water on her, and then the next day you're saying that you're friends with her? One day you calling her a fake ass bitch, and then the next day you say you like her? I was like, I cannot keep up with these dynamics. This is too much for me. But that didn't even last long because by the end of the clubbing night, Robyn and Candace are going back and forth, and Candace is like, you ambushed me. They go back to the speaker thing, the whole Instagram live thing, and I'm just like, I think Candace needs a week off. I think Candace needs a week off because her emotions are running way too high, and you are giving these girls way too much power. Like, she might need a week off. I wouldn't be able to do it. All right, let's see what y'all say. I am so surprised y'all have stuck around for this long, for this whack ass live. A fake friendship. Oh my God. Weird vibes. Definitely giving weird vibes. Keisha said it was in that moment that I realized, yeah, this drama is all for TV. They have to be real life friends for them to pivot that quickly. You know what? I think a lot of the times I don't think that these beefs are fake. I do think that they exaggerate certain things and they start certain drama for the TV screen, of course. A lot of this stuff is contrived. But I think when we do get these moments of them getting drunk and in the club and them talking about some I love you and you're the white version of me and I'm the black version of you. One, I think that's alcohol. Two, I think that's them genuinely wanting to get to a better place. But I think when you sober up and then you realize that you have to shoot scenes and then you realize that producers are kind of like pressuring you to like bring certain things up and do certain things that are messy to move along the drama and these storylines, it just becomes like this toxic cycle of mess. So no one can really truly be genuine friends. But I found it to be awfully strange that Wendy was talking about some I love you. Now, instead of saying I love you, you should have been saying delete that video of me on your phone. I have a job. Since you're so worried about me and my job, delete that video of me arguing with that fool. That's what you should have been whispering in her ear, child. Diamond says, Giselle is probably LMAO. They can be free without her. Chris Maxwell says, I'm all the way confused. Yeah. Logan says, then it went right back to crazy. Sounds like a group of split personalities. It was so weird. Thank you, Chris. Blame it on the alcohol. Because I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, it was the Wendy and Robyn moment for me that I just was like shocked. I was like, wow. I was like, Wendy, you deserve an apology. What really pisses me off is the fact that Mia will hold up the entire progression of the trip until she receives her apology. But I find it just so dumb and kind of, again, it's that power dynamic. It's like, we're going to shun Wendy off unless Wendy apologizes. But Mia is allowed to just walk around, craters and all, walk around and not be held accountable. It's like different standards for different people. Wendy, before you got drunk talking about some I love you, you should have demanded an apology. Because that woman was so nasty towards you when you were in that altercation with Mia. And then tried to blame it on Karen, talking about Karen was the only one that could have stopped it. If anybody was escalating the situation, it was Robyn Dixon, Juan's roommate. All right, y'all. That's my time. I'm tired. Just Chrissy said, I just thought alcohol brings out the truth. Maybe alcohol does bring out the truth. I do agree with that. But I also think that they've been drunk this whole show. I don't know. Child, my charger going crazy. The scenes, Davon says, are shot a couple of times and edited with intent. The production questions are probing in a strategic way also. Fatima says, I missed the statement about Wendy saying I love, trying to fit in to stay in. You think so? You think that's what that is? Maybe Robyn genuinely maybe Wendy likes Robyn, but we've heard on multiple occasions that Robyn does not like Wendy. I don't know what, I'm confused. Now I'm confused. I don't know. Pick a Nikki said, Robyn is a monster on her own without Jizzy Fizzy. Just knows how to play up for the show. JJ Nessa said, Kid Fury called Mia's face in English. Not an English muffin. I did not mean to say craters. I don't know where that came from. So don't hold me responsible for that. I think I was just thinking of what Wendy Mama said. That just came to, I don't know why I said that. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know why Wendy called her a crater face to begin with. What does that even mean? Yeah. Right, Logan. They liked each other initially. And Wendy was the main one acting crazy. Y'all remember when Juan proposed to Robyn? Wendy was being all annoying in that white dress and that beret. And she was like, oh. And we was like, Wendy, sit your happy ass down. Okay. And then all of a sudden the relationship just took a tumble. So anyways, that's the recap. That's all I have. Y'all, Potomac is really interesting this season. It pisses me off every week, but I can't stop watching. So you guys are going to get more commentary on it. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this live. Please, oh my God, y'all, like the video. We have like 300 people in here. If everybody in this live could like the video, then that, hold on, how many likes we got? Because that's ridiculous. Before y'all leave out, like the video. It only takes you 2.5 seconds to find the like button and like the video. It does wonders for me in the algorithm. Do y'all want me to grow or do y'all not? Come on now. So like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. If you want more Potomac commentary and recaps and reviews and stuff like that, subscribe to the channel and make sure you have that notification button on. A lot of the folks be wondering why I don't get the notifications. I'm not sure. But make sure you have the bell button clicked anyways. I don't know what YouTube be doing, but I also be posting, child, I didn't drop my phone. I also be posting the clips, the videos on my community tab. Also follow me on Instagram, .com/House of Aaron. I'm on TikTok and Twitter as well. And so when you don't know, if you never get notified by YouTube, then if you just so happen to see my story, I'll always post my video links in the stories on Instagram. And then what else? And then we also, like I've already said, we're on TikTok. We be posting clips on TikTok. Make sure you guys are checking out all of the videos. We recently did a interview with Jason Lee. We recently, I think last week, had my friend Archie on. We had a really good talk conversation. It was interesting. What else do I want to promote while I still have y'all? I hope you guys enjoyed the live. But make sure you guys are liking the video. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Tish says, congrats again on the Nova Man sponsor. Thank you. Oh yeah, Nova Man. We are sponsored by Nova Man. That's where I get this jacket. It's so freaking cute. So yeah, go ahead if you want to shop. Click the links in the description box down below. All right. Hold on. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and log off. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night's sleep, and I will be back a little bit later tomorrow afternoon-ish, late evening-ish, 5, 6-ish, 7-ish. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm going to do some hot topics and stuff like that. So, yeah. All right. Love you guys. Don't forget to create a great night. Bye.